And now we pop that back and we put the in. We kind of balance the lights so we're not jumping all over the place. Okay. And we straighten Nat's beanie. Okay, happy Christmas Eve, you idiot. Happy Christmas Eve, everyone. We are here. We are booming. It seems ages since I actually sat down with you guys and had a bit of, you know, chewing the fat. And it was only last month, but it seems forever. So I don't know what that's about. As you can probably tell, I am heavy with cold. So we have got so much going on in this one. And I've got a Prezi from one of you guys. One of my goth moths. Found me locally. What else are we doing? My top tips for what for what they're worth and what they are for up and coming reactors for 2021. Based on my years of knowledge, it's been less than 1 year. So let's just kind of... Also, I will be reacting to my year review, courtesy of Tube Buddy. Okay, see how well I have done. I have not watched it. I screen captured it for this, but I've not watched it, pre-watched it, okay? Because that's not my thing. And oh my goth, guys, we are gonna leave this right to the end because it is the biggest thing. It might not sound big when we actually get to it, but for someone that kind of, you know, his hair started falling out in his mid-20s, it's a very, very big deal. Custom wig. Prezi time! Okay, so I'm excited, have no idea. It's a shame you guys can't actually watch me. It's black! Nothing like a No! No way! I'm gonna have to take this off so you can see why I'm losing my beans. It's Freddie. Right. Okay. Let's totally right. Up. thank you so much. I know who you are, you don't want to be identified, and I understand that, I really do. You have made my Christmas. Just want to say that, you have kind of made my Christmas. This is the only kind of merch that I would wear. Okay, just throwing it out there. You know, Freddie, Queen, that would be the only festive merch I would possibly wear. You guys really can't see it, and I feel like all the best detail is there. Okay, but I need to see it, so I wonder if I'll see if I go like that. But the trouble is, the mic will not. It won't. So, bit of a conundrum, guys. So there you go. But thank you so much. You have made my Christmas. I know you don't want to be identified. I can understand that. Okay, so if we do the reacting to my year in, my reviewing year, my review. Oh, what is it? Oh, words! Why do you do this to me? What is it? Year in review? I don't know. Whatever it is. Okay, first. That'll lead us quite nicely into my tips, you know, for what they're worth, and we'll do the hair, and it'll be nice. Good God. That's shaking me quite a bit, actually. 486 subscribers I had before it went a bit nuts, didn't it? You know. I knew it was 400 and something, but I didn't realise the kind of grand figure, my Dimash reactions went off the grid. Went boom. You see, I didn't realise. Here's the thing, you know, when you do a first time reaction, and you're just getting into that artist, so the first month, I would probably say, you don't really know how massive they are, you know. So I just found myself really liking his voice, you know, really liking his presence, and, you know, as a performer, singer, what have you. Let's do some reacting. You know, I didn't realise he was like... Same with Nightwish. This is interesting. Okay, let's do a bit of zoom in. Okay, so 2019, 57 subscribers gained. 2020, 7.17k. There's a difference. I think we can all agree. Views gained. So last year, 8.35k. Okay, 2020, 1.25 million. That's scary. That is totally scary. What? Videos uploaded 87 back in 2019. Yes, when I wasn't sure, you know, my channel never really, the back end of last year had a direction. I did a bit of this, bit of that, you know, I was the Del Boy of YouTube, you know, I was a total, see if this works, see if that works, because I don't really understand the cleverness of YouTube and what works, what doesn't, and I know these videos are out on YouTube explaining it, and, you know, if you do this, and I just, they don't mean a thing to me, really. Not that I'm stupid, not that they're not explaining them well, but so whoa, okay, let's just backtrack that. How you are ending the year. That's actually quite amazing to me, you know? Wow. So here are my tips for upcoming reactors. Number 1. Be unique. I've seen it with other channels and I just think, oh dear. Don't copy and paste something already established out there. Okay, riding, if you like, on another content creator's success. Okay, they've found something that works for them, that suits their channel, personality, brand, if you will. Okay, don't copy and paste it. Okay, they are them, you are you. Okay, it's lazy, and in the end, you know, the thing about internet peeps, they're not stupid. Okay, so they will pretty much clock on to the fact whether this is legit or a big fail act. Okay, so just be you. Number 2, personality. Get one. if you can't get one, rent one. I hear the fees are very negotiable. You have got to have a personality, especially if you're doing reactors. Reactors reacting that reactors do. Okay, we'll think about that one later on in front of a glass of wine. You've got to have a personality. You've got to have something to draw potential subscribers in. Personality is really important on something like YouTube, I think. You know, and you know, it's one of those, you've either got a strong personality or you haven't, okay? And there's enough room for all. Not everyone likes someone like me, okay? That gothic kind of music obsessed, overexcited little kitten. But I found my core audience, Okay, surprisingly, I never thought I would. Okay, I thought I was too much for the internet to handle, and I would be stuck below 500 subscribers. But, you know, you keep working away, you keep plugging away, and, you know, your day will come. Number 3, be what? Be consistent. Yeah, consistency is another thing that you have really got to nail if you want to grow. Nothing really pees a subscriber or potential subscriber off than inconsistency. Okay, because they don't know where they are with the channel. You know, you say something like, I've recently just moved to daily uploads, okay, and I am loving it, okay. Didn't jump in straight away, okay. I wanted to see how the channel was going to prepare for that. Okay, establishing my personality with the subscribers. With every other day, I never missed an upload. Okay, and if I did, I told the folks out there. I told my subscribers or potential subscribers, you know, watching a video, you know, I need to take some time off, okay, because, okay, and it's out there, okay, it will come as no shock when I don't upload for 3 weeks because of that message in that video. I put my hand through my lounge glass, not on purpose, but I had an epileptic fit and my hand went through there. I had to go up to the hospital to get it sorted. Because this hand does the editing, because I'm paralysed, you know, I couldn't edit. You know, my hand was bandaged. I went to the community tab section of my YouTube, you know, said about it, and they don't mind that because it's not a surprise. It's not a. It's all about. I think as long as you keep the communication open, okay, and you're completely legit, okay, you won't have a problem. It's only when, you know, you have this kind of thing sprawled across your cover art on your YouTube, new video every day or every other day or every week, and you look at your activity and 6 months they've not uploaded. Why should I give my support to someone that, you know? Number four, likability and accessibility. This ties in with the personality thing, and is as important as the personality, I feel. Be likable, okay? Be reachable. Be accessible. Don't turn it into, and I've seen it. I've seen it with not only reactor channels, but you know, all channels really. That they get a bit of success and they change. Okay, they take on the ego. And an ego is good. An ego is good to drive you, but it should never divide you, okay? it should never be that thing between you and your subscribers. Okay, because without your subscribers, you know, subscribing to you, watching your content, you wouldn't be a dot. Okay, and it really saddens me that you know, a bit of success, a bit of major success in some cases, you know, and the channel blows up to kind of, you know, an unbelievable size, and they are no longer approachable, and in most cases likable. 5 themes. Okay, by themes I totally, and I'll keep this relatively short because it's not a biggie. You know, it's quite obvious that you would do this, but theme your channel. Okay, so with the cover art, the banner, okay, profile pic, filling the description of your channel. Okay, you want to do that. Anything that you can do to theme your channel and get the word out there. Okay, do it, because it will help your channel in the long run when people search you. Number 7, don't kidder. No, don't. They don't like it. I wish I didn't have to put this one because it seems so sad and so childish, but don't lie. Don't lie. Do not tell an untruth. Because it will turn around and bite you in the bum. And these guys are rad, okay, but they really work with you to create your end vision, okay. I was after a particular style. Okay, I wanted real human hair, okay, as opposed to non-real human hair. I don't know. Okay, and I shot them a message on Instagram, and these guys have never let me down. Okay, they're totally rad in every sense. And so here is the footage of me unboxing, and then we will come back and see what it looks like. Okay, right, so you can see what I'm actually doing. I don't want to hack into it because I don't know how. So here is what I'm seeing. Okay, focus. Oh my God. And still there are people that don't believe in Father Christmas. Hello?
Do you want...
Okay. Oh Lord. Stop it. Oh, right, okay, so this is how, do you know what, I'm gonna have to make sure, I might swap heads because this one is a proper weighted. Oh my god. And I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased with that. And oh, that is, oh my lord. So what you, not only do you get a quality wig, but you also get, you know, some candy, sweets if you're UK. But to all my American friends, candy. Okay, I know I look pretty much like Hilda Ogden. Okay, let's just take the clips out for a minute and kind of look how amazing the back looks. Thank you to my hairstylist Amy. Okay, so literally this turned up 3 or 2 days before the UK kind of locked itself down. Okay, and I thought, oh, God, because you have to cut your own lace, and anyone that knows me knows you don't trust me with a pair of scissors and lace because my hand starts shaking and I would rather pay someone. Okay, and I was happy to pay my wonderful hairstylist Amy, and she fitted me in. I mean, she worked right up until midnight, okay, of lockdown, and I just to squeeze her clients in. I mean, amazing. And she understood how important this was to me and the fact that I'd been waiting. Yeah, this is my new go-to, because when I first started the channel, you know, and then it kind of boom exploded, and you know, I was in everyone's kind of radar, which is cool. I had that really short, almost emo scene wig with. It was angled, wasn't it? You know, and it was too young for me. Okay, but I liked having short hair. So on one hand, I really loved the length, but it was a bit too mutton dressed up as lamb kind of look for me, and I thought, no, it's, you know, I like the length, but no. The best holiday you can possibly have, you know, I know it's a bit, you know, of a hellish time at the moment, but, you know, be safe out there, and I will see you very soon. Bang, bang, bosh.